Hello, my name is Tom Flax, and this is my EDL 850 Module 6 Internet Safety presentation. Um, First thing I'm going to talk about is CIPA, Children's Internet Protection Act. It was enacted by Congress in the year 2000. Requirements for CIPA are you must have internet safety policies that include technology protection measures. Protection must be block or filter access to pictures that are obscene, child pornography, or harmful to minors. The internet safety policy should address measures restricting minors to access materials harmful to them, access by minors to inappropriate matter on the internet, safety and security measures when using direct electronic communications like email and chat rooms, and hacking unlawful unlawful actions by minors, um, and unlawful dissemination of personal information regarding minors. Schools must certify that they are in compliance with CIPA in order to receive E-rate funding. Uh, I wasn't really sure what E-rate funding was, but in my uh, looking at or looking at the or finding out the E-rate funding makes telecommunication and information services more affordable for schools and libraries, provides discounts for telecommunications and internet access and internal connections to eligible schools and libraries as long as you are following the guidelines that they have set. Okay, COPPA, Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. This was effective in April 21st in 2000. The rule essentially spells out what a website operator must include in a privacy policy, when and how to seek verifiable consent from a parent, and what responsibilities an operator has to protect children's privacy and safety online. The Federal Trade Commission decides if you're in compliance with COPPA. All right, so in looking at the Harrington Internet Policy, the Internet access for students of the Harrington USC 47 will be allowed only after parental permission and student network and Internet agreement form is signed by parents and students or guardians and students. There are 15 rules in the Harrington Internet Policy. These rules pretty lengthy, so I picked out some highlights that I thought were important. Internet network used only for educational purposes, no commercial purposes. No personal content about yourself or others is to be placed on the internet. Users are responsible for individual accounts. Students are expected to use emails for for educational purposes only. And the internet or network will not be used to access material that is profane, obscene, pornography, that advocates illegal acts, or that advocates violence or discrimination towards other people. So when I looked at when I'm critiquing what the school board has, I think that some of the verbiage is dated. We've changed to Gmail, but the policy still mentions the old system that was used for our email. We do have, which I think is nice, is we have railway expectations, and so we have expectations for the hallway, for classroom, for 5 or 6 other things, but one of them is digital citizenship. So how are we be safe? How do we be respectful? And how can we be responsible? So the things we do that we're supposed to do for safe our expectations: demonstrate online safety, practice cybersecurity, keep personal information confidential. We be respectful. We use proper etiquette, respect school property. We are one-to-one in laptops. Responsible, demonstrate appropriate care and use of materials and equipment, report and take action against cyber bullying. we go over these expectations 2 times a year with the students at least. Um, and as a staff, we're expected to reinforce the expectations within our own classrooms. I do think, though, that it's something that we need to continue looking at with the uh, explosion of technology and how it keeps progressing. Kids are smart. I think they're smarter, um, or they know how to do a lot of things, but they're not necessarily uh, mature enough at times to understand what they're doing or to have self-restraint. So it's just things we need to remind them constantly. In a manner that they'll understand, so that they don't feel like we're just badgering them. But they need to be responsible for their actions. Um, and that concludes my presentation for Module 6, Internet Safety.